Hello, today we're going to be doing deep tendon reflexes, also known as the muscle stretch reflex. DTRs have a grading scale associated with them from 0 to 4. Starting in the middle, a 2+ is what we call normal reflex. If it's a little more hyperreflexive, it's we call it brisk. And then a 4+ is a marked hyperreflexive, which is an abnormal finding. This could be due to an upper motor neuron lesion or hyperthyroidism. Moving down to a 1+, that means the reflex is present but diminished. And then lastly is a 0, which is areflexive or hyporeflexive. This is an abnormal finding, and this is due to a lesion in the reflex arc. So from the muscle to the sensory neuron to the lower motor neuron coming out, to the neuromuscular junction that's going back to the muscle. So anywhere along that arc, if there's a lesion, then we will have a 0, areflexive. And examples of that would be a polyneuropathy, peripheral neuron lesion, neuromuscular junction pathologies like Lambert-Eaton's disease, or hypothyroidism. If we do encounter a reflexive, what we can do is try reinforcement. So with the upper extremity, I'll ask the patient to clench their teeth while performing the reflex again. And in the lower extremity, we can use the gingivitis remover or an opera singer to do the same thing. So let's jump into it. So the first one we're going to do is the triceps, which is the C7 or radial nerve. Go ahead and relax. So we're not getting anything. Review placement. Nothing. So go ahead and clench your teeth when I tell you. And clench. So there is a little bit one. So that's a 1+R. We're going to try the other side. Find the muscle tendon. Perfect. So I did see that. But it is a little under-reflected, so graded as a 1. Next thing we're going to do is the biceps, which is the C5, musculocutaneous. So I'm going to ask the patient to find the muscle belly. I'm going to ask them to resist. So resist. So there we go. Perfect. Find that muscle belly. Perfect. And relax. So I can feel it. So it's a 1+. And the other side, go ahead and resist. Perfect. And relax. Perfect. That's a 2+. Next, we're going to go on to is the brachioradialis, which is the C6 radial nerve. I don't know if I mentioned the C5 is the musculocutaneous nerve. So moving on to brachioradialis, C6, which is part of the radial nerve. So I'm going to find. I'm seeing something that is diminished. Sorry if that hurts. There we go. So that is a 2+. Actually, we can try it by supporting. Perfect. So that's a 2+. Next, we're going to move on to the lower extremities. So we are going to try the L4 patellar tendon, testing the quads. So we're going to find the patellar tendon. We've had some trouble with this one, so we're going to try to give it a shot. So nothing. So we're going to try the reinforcement. So when I tell you to, pull apart, and pull. Okay, so there's something. So I'll go 1+R for that. There it is. Right side is left side. We'll try it one more time. You can go ahead and relax. Let's see if this one will cooperate. And that actually went. So we'll call that a 2+. And that was testing the L4 and femoral nerve. Next, we'll go down to the Achilles, which is the S1 and tibial nerve. So what we want to do is take a little bit of the slack out, find the Achilles tendon, and it pushed right down into my hand, so that's a 2+ by me. Try it on the other side. Once again, take the little bit of slack out, a little bit of dorsiflexion. And perfect, that's a 2+. Lastly, if you can lie down facing up, we are going to test the medial hamstring, which is the L5 and sciatic. So we're going to slightly external rotate and make sure the patient is relaxed. Go ahead and find medial hamstring. Placing my finger on the tendon and striking my finger and trying to observe the medial hamstring firing. And which it does, 2+. Try it again on this side. Make sure to support the patient. Expose a little bit so you can see the medial hamstring. Try and find that sweet spot. Go ahead and relax, relax, relax. Excellent. One finger on the tendon. Go ahead and try that maneuver. So when I tell you to pull, you're going to pull. So pull. Cool. So that did go. So it's a 1+ R. And I think that is it. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.